Hi, I'm David Lee from Orlando.golf. We're out here in my hot Florida garage and I'm working on building a new brick on the stick putter. That's the name of my putter. And this is a very high quality machined head that I have made, and I have the head made in Chicago. I designed this head, and I've got a good friend who's a machinist owns a beautiful machine shop up there, and he builds these heads for me. They're made out of 6061 T6 aircraft tooling aluminum. They're very, very high quality putter heads. And I put a Modus 120 shaft in the putter. This is a Nippon shaft that a lot of the tour players use, and I think Nippon is one of the world leaders in spring steel technology, so all of their shafts are very, very consistent, high dollar quality shafts, so you can't go wrong with the Nippon shaft. So this putter has great components in it. So I have the heads built and I paint them. I just got through painting the sight lines in the head of this one. They're not parallel, they actually converge at about a point about 3 or 4 feet in front of the putter. Makes it very easy to line the putter head up. These heads are tooling aluminum is soft, so we have the heads anodized with a nice flat color so it doesn't reflect in your face. These are kind of a bronze color, and then I take my belt sander and very carefully cut the anodizing off the face, so when you look down on the putter you get a very clear view of the putter face, but it doesn't reflect into your eyes. So it's a very easy putter to look down on. So once I get the heads and I paint them, then I have to put the weights. There are weight ports in the back of it. I put the weights in there to bring the head up to weight. And then the unique design about this putter is that it has a round 7/8 inch brass ball for the hosel that allows you, once it goes on the shaft and then this thing goes into the putter, you're able to adjust the loft and lie to exactly where you like to have your hand position when you putt. So it allows you to set the trap angle and the lie and the loft exactly the way you want it, so that you can get the ball to release right on the tangent to the arc. And it's like cheating to putt with these putters if you know how to use them. So first thing I have to do is I just braze the tip of this shaft so that it will go into the, I can glue it into the hosel there. So the first thing I'm going to do is mix up some 5-minute epoxy. This is a very good epoxy. Most 5-minute epoxy is about $5 a tube. This stuff's about $20 a tube. They use it in locking mechanisms for space capsules, so this is good stuff. You can glue a shaft on a driver with this epoxy and hit the ball in about 10 minutes. So I need a toothpick to stir this up. Really mix a two-part epoxy very well, then you know you get a very good reaction between the two components, and it makes your glue very strong. Okay, so set to go here. I'm going to a little bit of this inside the hosel. Some on the brazed part of the shaft. Put that together. It's got that nice and deep in there. Anytime you want to clean up epoxy, you always use lacquer thinner. Lacquer thinner will thin epoxy. So I'll stand that here for about 5 minutes, and that'll be good to go. I have enough glue left here to glue in one of these weights, so I'm gonna do that next. Q-tip out of here so I can get this excess glue from around this weight port. Got a little bit of more glue here for that other weight port. its weight fits in here so tight that I can't put this glue all the way around it, or it'll airlock when I try to put it in the putter set. And then right to the bottom of the hole. This is a little pressure sensitive label that I have made up in Springfield, Massachusetts, and it identifies the putter as a brick on a stick by David Lee of Gravity Golf. Has my name on it. Goes right in this little port in the back. Fits perfectly in there. Once you stick those puppies on, they are very hard to get off. Be in there for the life of this putter. And that head is like ready to go. Smidgen of glue on this face here. So there's the putter head ready to have the shaft and hosel put in it. Before I put the shaft into the putter, all steel shafts have a spine in them. That's just part of the manufacturing process. So when you hear players talk about spining or puring their shafts, what they do is orient the shaft so that you can find, if you put a load on a shaft and it's not in the proper orientation, it'll start going around in a circle instead of back and forth in the same plane. So if we orient the shaft by spining it, then it will flex and load exactly the same way every time. So I have a little gizmo here that is designed to do that. Has a bearing that goes with it. I took my right here. I got another one here. Put this on first. Put this right through there. You leave about 6 inches of this shaft out the back end. If you turn this shaft, you'll feel that it'll seat at a certain point. That will tell us how to orient the shaft in the putter head. So we're done with that. Put my little gizmo away. Alright, now one thing I want to do with this brass ball is that brass tarnishes, so I'm going to put a little Brasso on this ball, and then I'm going to spray paint it with an acrylic. This thing now, I'll dry it off and it's ready to spray paint. Spray paint, turn the can upside down and spray a little so that you unclog your needle. Everybody knows that. So this actually needs to dry for about 15 minutes before we put it in this putter. I'll show you, see, after the thing dries, after the hosel dries, I'll pull it up through the putter head and secure the set screws. There's set screws that go in this head. There's two of them. Okay, now once I pull the shaft up through there and secure the hosel, then I can set the lie angle exactly where I want it to go, and then I just trim the putter to the length that the customer prefers, put the grip on it that he or she likes, and the putter is finished and ready to go. So that's how you make a brick on a stick. I'm cutting some two-way tape so I can slide the grip on. Most people do this in a vise and all that stuff, but I don't, because I've done these since before Moses was here, so I don't need a vise. Okay, two-way tape's on. With a little lighter fluid here. You follow me. Put on the two-way tape so the grip will slide on there. A little bit inside the grip until it comes out the other end. Pull the grip over the end and onto the head until it seats and the grip is down. I'll wipe off this goopy stuff and then clean it up and orient the grip. Shaft is all clean. And the grip needs a little bit of adjustment. Super stroke grips fit nice and tight on the shaft, so sometimes you have to twist on them a little bit to get them perfectly oriented, but this one is just about set, and there it is. And I'll take this indoors and putt with it a couple of times to see how it feels, and then I'll take my wrench and tighten the set screws. So we come inside. This is our indoor putting mat here. This mat's about 15 feet long, which stays right in our hall. And it was made by Jay McGrath, who owns J.R. Matt's company in Pennsylvania. He made this, cut this strip for me, and it has some rough edges around it so the balls don't roll off on the floor. You can come in here and practice putting all night long if you wish. So I test all my putters here to see how they feel. We'll see how this one feels. Right in the hole. This putt usually breaks left here just a little bit. It's the floor, not the mat. See, that's what it typically does. It breaks left, so I'll hit it a little bit harder here, and it should hold its line. There it goes. So this putter putt's great. Ready to go out the door. So hope you all enjoyed that little presentation, and that's how we make the brick on a stick. This is one of the best putters you will ever put in your hand. It's like legal cheating if you know how to use it properly. You just set up on your left side, swing an arc, putt it with your body. Your hands are very quiet. You can feel distance to a tee with this putter. Have a great day. Thanks. Thanks for watching today. We hope you find this information helpful. If you hit the subscribe button, you can follow us on YouTube or go to our website. We have all sorts of stuff on there, including school information. If you try all the gravity golf drills, you'll be amazed at what happens to your golf swing in very short order. These drills really, really work. Follow us on social media and come see us when you get a chance. Have a great day. Thank you.